Okay, guys, good morning. We're still here. We're going to review how to get these done again for the review number 3. Okay, benchmark 1, review 3. So an f of x, g of x, anything with f refers to this. Anything with g refers to this. These are function notations. When this one right here says that f of -3, that means look at this one real quick and then plug in the -3 for wherever that x is at. So I'll do this one here in blue, and I'll do it over here. Now my handwriting's going to be bad, but forgive me. I'm using, how do I say it? My iPad, my pen didn't charge, so I'm going to use this iPad. So when it comes to f of -3, that's going to be in the situation, we're going to have a -3, which is given to us there, in parentheses. We're going to, oh, wait, my bad. We're going to have -3. When it comes to that -3, we're going to go out here, and then now the x will be taking the place with that -3 they gave us. Okay, with this -3 that they gave us, we're going to plug that x. Remember, the x used to be right here. No mas, gone. And then that is raised to the third power, and then -2. So in this situation right here, I already know 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. But this is a negative, negative times a negative, which gives me a positive, and then a negative. I'm going to go to -27, and then we're going to have a -3 on the outside. -2. I'm following the order of operations. In the order of operations, you basically just keep the, the grouping stuff done first. Exponents done. So I'm still multiplying here before I do any subtraction over here. That part gives me 60, 50, okay, 60. This times this, 21. I have a 1. 60 plus 2 more, 81. Now negative times negative, positive, -2. That's going to be 79. Now let me do the other one now. Now when it comes to g of x, g of x is going to be g, no longer x. So we're going to put the other 2. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, and here's the 2. The whole equation would read, or function would read, -4. X is no longer there. We're going to get rid of that x, and we're going to put a -2. -1. My bad, +2. Okay, so this negative times a positive gives me a -8. Right here. It's not writing for some reason. -8 here, and then -1, that gives me a -9. So there's that answer for that one, and then there's that answer for that one. Number 2, if it's the same one, I'm going to skip it. Oh, this one right here, you just plug it in the calculator. Seriously, plug it in the calculator. Pretty easy. This one's just combining our like terms, just getting rid of the parentheses, and then you distribute here. You distribute the 2 to the u and the 2 to the 6. So I'll do that over here. I'm going to go 2. 2 times a u plus 6 minus 5u. Distribute here gives me 2u. Distribute here gives me, sorry about that, it's bad handwriting again using my finger. My thing doesn't want to connect right now. I don't know what's going on. Minus 5u. I'm going to put the u's together, combine like terms, so that gives me a -3u plus 12, which you can write out. Okay. Next one. Okay, if you read this correctly, guys, you need to read it slowly. This one tells you it is a function. Read it. It says values of a linear function. So it's linear. You already know that. You don't have to look for it. Sometimes it asks you if it's linear. We're going to cover that later. So if it's linear, what you're going to come out here and do is the calculator. All right? Now, it gives you slope, it gives you intercept, and equations if you do manual 413. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put this on the left. I'm going to, where's that? Calculator. And this one's to the right. And I'm going to go in here. If you look at that real quick, I'm going to turn it on. Document. No. I'm going to list in spreadsheets. I'm just going to put in the numbers on like these right here. 0 goes with 6. 0 goes with 6. That's 1 goes with 8. Come out here. Menu 4, 1, 3. Here goes B. Then control here. Enter, enter. There's everything I need. Okay, the situation, your slope is right here. M. Your y-intercept is right here. B. Your equation on this hand, you just combine that in the form of y equals mx plus b. So what you're going to have now in this situation, you're going to have, ready? Y. Okay, come on. Doesn't seem to be writing. Seems like a little sluggish. Why? Lagging a little bit. Y equals. Okay, y equals. Then we're going to have y equals, come on, and work for me here. 2x plus 6. That's it. Okay, this is the same idea. The only thing for this one, we want to get the coordinates, okay? We want to get the coordinates to go ahead and help us out, get menu 413. Find the equation of the line. And as it says that find the equation of the line, they want it in y equals mx plus b. They don't even say that. You should know that already. So we're going to get this coordinate here, and that coordinate is going to be negative 1, negative 6. This coordinate here will be 5, negative 1. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to get the calculator out again. And then if you pay attention to what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm just going to type the numbers in over it. If I already have it set up, it works for me. So here I'm going to put the left point first. I'm going to go with a negative 1. Negative 1. Negative 6. Here I'm going to go with 5. Negative 1. And there's my whole everything. How do I tell you to do this one? There's several things I'm doing on this one. Now, I've shown you how to do several ways. This is the way I think is probably the best way. Get this thing right here. Control C. Okay, go to Control Add a Document. I'm going to go to Calculator. Control V. Control V, paste it. Then we're going to go here to Menu, and then we're going to go to that number. We're going to convert it to a fraction. Enter. So then we're going to have 5, 6. So make sure you know your slope is 5, 6. I'm going to go back to that other page. We'll go back to that next thing and go to Control V for there. Cancel. Let's see, what do they do? Control C. Control C. I went to Control V, that's what I did. Control V now. And come back here, menu. We're going to go to a number. We're going to come to the fraction. Enter. Negative 31 over 6. So there it is. You know what I did wrong? Let's get the coordinates all right. -1, -5. Oh, that's a big issue. Okay, so all you got to do is that one you should know 2/3, and that's a -4, and yeah, it's way easier. Same process. My bad, I messed up on that one. So the equation would be y is equal to this right here, guys, is 2/3. 2/3 x. This right here is a -4 1/3. And then we'll go -4 1/3. And there she is. This one's not too hard. I do like these. I think these make sure, how do I say it, they kind of give you like, you feel like you're going to get a headache, but they're not bad at all. They're just nice and subtractive. No, I'm going to break it up already. Okay, I'm going to break it up already. Over here, I'm going to break it up as 2/6. Then I break up x 8 over x to -5. Then I have y minus to the -2 over nothing, which would be 1, z to the third over z to the -9. Now when it comes to this part here, just subtract. Clean up this one right here. Make sure you clean that one up. It becomes a 1/3. Next part over here, it becomes x, and the top one, 8, minus the bottom one. Next one becomes, well, I don't like that one, so I'm going to throw it to the bottom. Becomes y squared over 1. The next one here, I'm going to have the top one, z to the third, minus a -9. This becomes 1/3, or stays 1/3. This one right here becomes x to the 13th. This next one is over 1. This one, which is from 1, y squared. This next one here becomes z, and then plus, right, 12 over 1. So whatever's on top stays on top, whatever's on the bottom stays on the bottom. And that's it. That 1, I'm not going to write it. I will have x to the 13th. Y squared, z, 12. That's it. Next question. Same concept, same idea, same concept, everything. I'll do this one real quick. So in this situation, if you notice that you have that negative on the outside, you have to multiply all the exponents times that negative. Basically, they all become from a positive to a negative or from a negative to a positive. So I'm going to do it already if you want. 10 to the -1. You're going to have m to the positive 5, n to the 4th, that's negative now, so p to the -6, all over 4. You're going to have m to the 3rd, n squared, p to the 6th, which is negative, now positive, and now we start breaking them up. That's it. We're going to start breaking it up. Okay, we're going to go with 10. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the -1 here. So basically, those 10 to the -1 and 4 to the -1, they switch. It becomes 4 over 10. This one goes to the top, and this one comes to the bottom. Then we have the m's, okay? We're just going to go ahead and do the m stuff already. We're going to break it up. M to the 5th over m to the 3rd. We're going to have m to the -4th over n squared. P to the -6 over p to the 6th. Subtract them now. This part becomes 2/5. I can simplify that. This one becomes m. This one becomes m5 minus 3. This one over here now becomes n -4 minus 2, and p to the -6 minus 6. Okay, on this one, guys, we're just going to basically, right here, read the numbers, 20 prints. Make sure you know what prints is each, 25 prints each. So 25 prints each, and that goes, if you think about this, let me see. Find X prints. So all you do, my battery's going to die. It doesn't seem to be charging. That's why I had to pause it real quick. I noticed that. So I'm going to have to hurry up and jump through this thing. Forgive me. So all I do is get this number right here, plug it in right there, do all the multiplications. If you think about it, every $5 prints is $1. So $4, so you're going to get $4.25 plus that. Okay. Jump around. Let me jump through it real quick, guys. Sorry about that. This one's going to be, remember, Mr. Slope in all this situation. All you do is Mr. Slope. Mr. Slope is basically that circle face. That circle face is basically going to be the issue where you have positive here, negative here, undefined there, and zero slope. So this one right here, if you think this is zero slope, positive slope, undefined slope, negative slope. This one right here, for each of these guys, you're going to have to solve them for y. Put them on y equals. You want to put it where y equals in these situations. Okay, you want to have it where y is equal in each one of these, and then mx plus b. The m's have to be equal to each other for them to be parallel. The m's have to be perpendicular. They have to be where one is a over b, and the other one is its negative reciprocal. Okay. This one here might confuse you all, but it's super easy. This one's saying, hey, give me a value that works for this equation. So you can do different things. You can graph it, or in my opinion, just get an x value. You decide. And I'm going to go with x equals to 0. I'm being serious. Just look how easy this is. When x equals to 0, I plug that in there, right there. Now, this is going to give me a point. 0. I'm making this point work. What do you mean, sir? So I'm saying 4 times a 0, okay, minus a y is equal to a 3. So I'm looking at here, this cancels out. So I have negative y is equal to 3. If you want to ask me why does that cancel out, because it was 4 times 0. 4 times 0 is 0. So I just have this. So now this situation over here, I divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. This now gives me y to be equal to a negative 3. So the coordinate, because I chose 0, then we'd have a negative 3 here. Okay, I'm going to stop the video there because I don't know what's going on.